Good morning, one and all. We're here at the Sit.
A lot in this pitch for the bowlers. I feel it's a good call to bowl first. As captain, you'll feel you can get some early wickets and expose this lineup, and then they'll be in a great position batting later.
We're nearing the end of this tournament. The pitch, it still looks in good condition, and I expect plenty of runs and wickets today. The crowd's built up nicely and is already making plenty of noise. Let's get down to the action. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Perfectly timed. There's a chance if it hits.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Edged it. South Africa with a massive shout. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. 6 runs added in the over. India are 6 for 1. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Needs to be on target. Got that away nicely. Finds the fielder with that shot. Drilled that one away. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. End of the over. 3 off it. India are 9 for 1.
Not such a productive second over. Bowlers reined them in nicely.
Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Trouble. Perfectly timed. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Late cut, straight to the fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. India are 20 for 1. Was quick onto that in the infield. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Thick edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Goes over the top with that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. It just looked so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
No. Terrible shot. South Africa managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling. Can't get that outside the ring field. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, that's missed a lot. Cuts that off well in the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone. Oh, great run out. Oh, simple run out.
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Shreyas taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Perfectly timed. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Straight to the fielder. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Square cut, finds point, no run. Needs a direct hit. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. India are 40 for 2.
That was just an awesome delivery. Whiz past the batter, and the umpire says that's the first of 2.
Oh, great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
It was an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
There's a chance if it hits. Drilled that one away. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Needs to be on target. 15 runs out of there. India are 67 for 2. Maharaj, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Gone, nowhere near making it. Oh, simple run out.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Got that away nicely. Maharaj, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Misses everything. Over. India are 71 for 4.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. A direct hit and this could be gone. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. And a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. India weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Maharaj from the Randwick end. Nearly gets the edge. Maharaj with a great delivery there. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 4 runs coming off it. India are 79 for 5.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Beats the field with a great shot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. No. Terrible shot. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Perfectly timed.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Great shot through the gap. Was quick onto that in the infield. 6 runs added in that over. India are 93 for 5. Bowled them straight through. Good swing coming back in.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Perfectly timed. Edge, but it drops safely. South Africa with a massive shout. What a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run. Patel ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. The bowler looks really confident. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Wow, that's missed the lot. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Knocks them over. First ball of the over.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Kumar has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Whacks the free hit away. The fielder coming around to cut it off perhaps. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate. How will the bowler respond?
Nice shot, straight to gully. A direct hit and this could be gone. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. That's the over. India are 117 for 8. Drilled that one away. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Edge, but there's no first slip and the keeper just couldn't get there. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nicked it. South Africa with a massive shout. Patel challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
And it will stay out. The challenge won't save them. Going to be a long few days for the batter thinking about that shot. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Oh, great run out. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
Edged it, no one there. Could be four.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up four.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas, and the rewards will come. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, 6 off it. South Africa are 6 for 1. Kumar, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Van der Dusen watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. South Africa are 10 for 1. Bumrah from the Randwick end. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Bit of shape on the way through. Van der Dusen happy just to watch it go by.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Picked the slow ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. End of the over. 8 off it. South Africa are 18 for 1. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Goes over the top with that shot. Straight to the fielder.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary. How will he reply? Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. South Africa, 29 for 1. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Smacks that away through the gap. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, 7 off it. South Africa, 36 for 1. Kumar from the Paddington end. Jadeja, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Paddington end. Van der Dusen muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Couldn't get it through the field. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Nine runs added there. South Africa are 45 for 1. Brilliant diving stop. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Drilled that one away. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. 4 runs added in that over. South Africa are 49 for 1. Going with spin now.
Coming on to bowl. Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership between these two.
Bumrah from the Randwick end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. India with a massive shout. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Great commitment. Drilled that one away. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, 7 off it. South Africa 68 for 1.
Well, that's it for the power play, and it's smooth sailing at this point. Ahead of the run rate and not taking many risks. Could be an early finish for everyone.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Nicked it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
The batsman is coming in at number 4 for South Africa.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, a wicket to show for it and nothing added to the scoreboard. South Africa, 68 for 2.
So after the power play, they've run well, found the gaps. This run chase seems to be under control.
On that nicely, good defence. Straight to the fielder. Misses everything. Doesn't beat the infield. Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Beats the field with a great shot. Smacks that away through the gap. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Finds the edge. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot through the gap. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. 4 runs added there. South Africa are 84 for 2.
The match has been in a holding pattern these last few overs. Yes, they're ahead of the run rate required, but no real risks are being taken yet to finish this match off quickly.
Bumrah from the Randwick end. Bumrah from the Randwick end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Bumrah has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Swept away but finds the fielder. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
But it drops safely. That's a confident appeal. Oh, that's just outrageous.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
At number 5 for South Africa.
Couldn't get it through the field. Patel will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Jadeja, the left armour, is the new bowler from the Randwick end. Square cut, finds point, no run. Got that away nicely. Finds the fielder with that shot. Goes over the top with that shot.
Martin watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Jadeja with a huge appeal. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Martin looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reverse. Reversal. Patel from the Paddington end. Was quick onto that in the infield. Nicked it. Everyone's gone up. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Perfectly timed. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Smacks that away through the gap. Beats the field with a great shot. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. South Africa, 105 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
Straight to the fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Good shot, a beauty. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. South Africa are 106 for 3. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Jadeja over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Rohit from the Paddington end. Saw that early. No one's catching that. That's a great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Got that away nicely. Needs a direct hit. Good catch, out. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Batsman getting out to the crease at
ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Rohit getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Brilliant diving stop. Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. First ball for the batter, coming in. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
A great over, no runs conceded, a wicket as well, putting enormous pressure on the batters.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Nice solid defensive shot. Drilled that one away. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Rohit ends what has been a tidy over, just needed to top it off with a wicket. Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Good shot. A beauty. No. Terrible shot. Out. Good catch, close to the ground. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Rohit from the Paddington end. Great shot through the gap.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, but it drops safely. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
On that nicely, good defence. Rohit has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Another defensive shot. Doesn't beat the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over.